Dalam BuzzPOP hari ini, kita bakal membincangkan tentang Rick and Morty Season 5, Episode 1. Para panelis kita malam ini terdiri daripada saya, Nadzru daripada BuzzPOP TV, admin daripada Screambite, Nazir Khan, what's up bro?
Hey man.
Hey man. Serta panelis terbaru kita malam ini ya guys, Alif Ashari daripada kakucupure.com. What's up bro?
Hey guys.
Hey yo. It's good to finally have you man. It's good to finally have Alif join the board. Welcome. Okay, so kita akan mulakan perbincangan kita malam ini dengan reaksi satu ayat. So, aku akan mulakan reaksi satu ayat ya. Sekejap aku tengah cari notes juga. Okay, so reaksi satu ayat kepada Rick and Morty Season 5 Episode 1. Di mana judul, alamak, nota aku hilang tu. Tunggu sekejap guys, masalah teknikal. Alright, so reaksi satu ayat aku. Welcome back, Rick and Morty. Selepas menunggu selama 2 tahun penantian peminat tegar Rick and Morty akhirnya terjawab apabila Adult Swim renegotiate terms dengan Dan Harmon dan Justin Roiland untuk merchandise rights, dan Rick and Morty renewed terus sebanyak 7 seasons. So aku memang happy gila, it's back, and with 7 seasons in the future, I cannot wait. Apakah reaksi satu ayat korang? Silakan, kita mulakan dengan Nazir. Silakan Nazir.
Wow, this is Narnia but dial up to 11.
Yes.
This is Narnia you dial up to 11. Itu aku cakap.
Ini macam benda kecil je.
Benda kecil je. It's just for the wine, man.
Okay, cool. Reaksi satu ayat daripada Alif. Silakan Alif. Kena kiri sikit Alif untuk ke kanan.
Kiri sikit.
This is we are in the reverse universe. Yeah. Okay, silakan ya.
To me, one sentence to describe first episode. Well, Rick and Morty did it first. Sebelum Marvel, NAMOR.
Yes. Eat your heart out, Kevin Feige.
Marvel lambat sangat.
Marvel dah 23 filem, NAMOR tak keluar-keluar lagi kan. Sedih. Kita akan bincangkan lagi tentang ini dalam 5 babak menarik malam ini. Tapi in the meantime, aku akan buat a little bit of summary of episode minggu ini. So, judul episode minggu ini adalah Mort, Dinner, Rick, Andre. Iaitu sebuah homage kepada filem dramedi daripada tahun 1981 yang berjudul My Dinner with Andre. Ia berkaitan kelainan taraf ataupun kelainan pendapat di antara dua kawan lama ya. Satu yang pergi mengelilingi dunia dan kini kembali ke New York, and satu lagi yang stayed put in New York tapi had lesser success. So pada aku title homage ini perfectly encapsulates kelainan taraf di antara Rick yang dah mengembara across space and time versus Mr. NIMBUS yang terlekat di dalam underwater kingdom ni sebagai raja. So dengan itu kita bakal memulakan perbincangan tentang 5 babak menarik daripada episod Rick and Morty minggu ini. Okay, so kita punya poin menarik pertama adalah tentang Mr. NIMBUS, parodi NAMOR sebagai seorang sex maniac ya. So ini di mana arch nemesis Rick Sanchez, Mr. NIMBUS, yang seperti Alif katakan awal tadi merupakan parody kepada NAMOR the Submariner, datang ke rumah Morty untuk dinner. So ada 3 quote menarik ya. Pertama daripada Mr. NIMBUS di penghujung episod ini, Richard, before you were my greatest enemy, you were my only friend. Wow, spoiler besar tu. Seterusnya Mr. NIMBUS mengatakan, I like your other one more. What's his name? Kyle? Dan quote terakhir, go ahead. Good. I control the police. Fight. Fuck. Flee. Shall we? I am Mr. NIMBUS.
I control the police.
Macam pekibat sia. Okay, anyway, so soalan aku kepada para panelis adalah, apakah pendapat anda tentang Mr. Nimbus yang disuarakan oleh pencipta Rick and Morty Dan Harmon sebagai nemesis terbaru Rick Sanchez yang memparodikan watak klasik Marvel Comics, Namor the Submariner? Also, adakah Kyle seorang companion Rick Sanchez di masa lampau? So, kita mulakan dengan Nazir. Silakan Nazir.
Well, aku rasa itu Roiland and Harmon for like 3 season nak bawa Mr. Nimbus ni, sebab aku rasa the last kita tahu pasal Atlantis ni dalam Rick Atlantis mashup, di mana di mana diorang ceritakan balik the building of the Citadel of Rick. And also kalau dalam episode ni kan Rick kata, dia kata aku fuck that mermaid. I know it was you. So that mean in some point of the adventure, aku rasa maybe they made Mr. Nimbus tapi in underwater. Not in the dry land. That's one. And also it show how powerful Mr. Nimbus actually. Maknanya macam don't judge book by its cover lah. Macam kau nampak Mr. Nimbus ni is like some kind of kinky sex parody of 50 Shades of Grey punya kind of people yang totally full of himself, tapi actually dia ni super power. Can control police, can do whatever he wants. And also he did mention of DIANE actually, which is kita jarang dengar kot. The last DIANE kita dengar dalam
kita akan bincangkan tu dalam segmen kita yang seterusnya.
Sorry.
Jangan lupa.
Okay. Yeah, but so far that is my point for now lah.
Aku tak boleh belah bila dia nak buat kuasa dia tu, dia kena dia macam go police, go. Aku macam kimak lah.
Siap nampak bulge dia macam shaking.
Masculinity at the finest.
Okay, Alif, apa pendapat kau tentang parody Namor the Submariner ni? Adakah bila kita tengok MCU nanti kita akan teringat-ingat Mr. Nimbus walaupun kita tengok Henry Golding sebagai Namor? Macam aku tak boleh terima. Silakan.
To me, the funniest thing about Mr. Nimbus ni, sebab even though he's a parody, dia macam almost exactly like how Namor is acting dalam comics. Like Namor is exactly like that. Sebab dalam komik pun dia still macam sex craze. Dia jumpa every girl, dia jumpa Invincible Woman, dia nak bang semua dia nak bang online. And then he's so arrogant. Even in the comics, the arrogant killer. And he thinks he's the most powerful. He owns all the macam ocean is like 70% of the world apa semua tu. Memang Namor punya perangai memang in the comics is like that. So Mr. Nimbus ni almost exactly like Namor.
Funny man. Ironically but true. Dia macam fuck, tak boleh imagine tu kalau Henry Golding jadi Namor dekat MCU and then he's gonna do that kind of shit. You know, it's like dia jumpa Captain Marvel pun dia macam jom main, let's do this. and what's your thoughts about Kyle as like the, you know, it's just in passing, but is Kyle a companion sebelum Morty in the past?
I think it's possible. Sebab we still don't know much about Rick punya past. Sebab Rick punya past banyak still hidden to us. So maybe this season with the introduction of Mr. Nimbus ni, kita akan more exposed to apa actually happened in the past instead of just macam sebelum ni contoh macam DIANE tu pun kita nampak macam a memory that could be fake, that could be true.
Yeah, exactly.
So now,
exactly.
So we've never met macam somebody yang real. Well, kecuali apa yang Phoenix.
Phoenix people. Phoenix person.
Sebab we don't actually meet many people yang in the flesh daripada Rick punya past. So it's interesting to finally meet someone in the flesh, you know?
Because far I think only ada 2 orang yang in the flesh. Mr. Squanch, actually 3. Mr. Poopy Butthole, actually 4. Sylvester, Mr. Poopy Butthole. Kita ada Mr. Squanch and also
and bird person.
Also bird person, which is become Phoenix person.
The bird person.
You know, like secretly tengok episode ni kan, aku feel like macam kau tengah Rick and Morty ni is basically Logan tau. Kau tengah tengok Logan at the end of his life. Yang dia dah jadi drunk, dia dah don't care about life. Tapi like, you had a whole 20-30 years of adventure sebagai seorang superhero. It's just that we never got to know. We never got to know masa Rick dengan Squanch dan Bird People lawan dengan The Galactic Federation. Kita tak pernah nampak. Kita hanya dengar saja. So, 7 seasons to go, man. I hope kita akan dapat flashback episode lah.
And also aku nak sangat masa masuk season 9 nanti sekarang, Rick dapat dia punya apa sexual choice. Sebab apa dia kata aku boleh tunggu lagi 9 season untuk dapatkan Queen Sauce tu. Something will happen for sure.
Betul. Alif, you were saying something?
Like you said ni, kita belum nampak macam Rick at his peak, macam at his prime, Rick tu macam mana. Sebab right now peak dah old and macam after his prime lah. So we have yet to see him at his prime. Tapi for some reason they're still secretive about that part of his life. So yeah, we'll see lah kalau we'll see more of that.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to know more about Diane and also Kyle. So kita ada beberapa komen daripada penonton di rumah. Pertama daripada Facebook, Zikri Zul bertanya, new villain, new old villain. So basically Mr. Nimbus ni adalah kawan lama Rick Sanchez daripada zaman dulu masa dia jadi hero, and I think this is before they even join Bird Person dan Squanch untuk melawan Galactic Federation. So dia still dekat bumi. Dynamic dia lebih kurang macam Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards versus Namor the Submariner. So Rick Sanchez is Reed Richards, and then Mr. Nimbus ni is Namor. So it's a new old villain. That's why dia panggil Rick. Dia tak panggil Rick tau, dia panggil Richard. Aku macam, dia macam Mr. Fantastic siap.
So it's like macam, okay, so Mamat ni known Rick for long time to known his first name. So they're on to the first name basis actually. Even Jerry pun panggil Rick. Even Jerry, the asshole son-in-law pun tak tahu.
Betul. Okay, next comment adalah daripada panelis biasa kita, Hadi. Hadi Abdul Hamid mengatakan, "Steady Alif, welcome to the crew."
Oh yeah, our high crew.
Nice. Okay, next one, kategori The Great mengatakan, tapi kan episod ni Rick tak guna portal gun yang hijau tu.
The regular portal gun dia tak guna kan.
He was using a screwdriver or something like that. Ke macam penekan gate ke something like that.
Yeah. It's
like
I think apa you mean the portal yang Morty yang guna sepanjang episod kan? I think that is a specific portal only to one dimension and that's it. That dimension sebab time work differently.
Macam dia tak percaya Morty to give him a portal gun kan. Alif, did you notice that it was just like a beep?
Yeah. It's just like a one button remote control kan. There's just one button on that thing. So I think betul lah macam Nadia cakap, it just goes to one location, that Narnia like place.
Yeah. And
So memang
Morty still can fuck it up.
Yeah. Fuck it up big time lah, betul-betul fuck it up big time.
Okay, komen seterusnya, kategori The Great menambah, adakah ini nak ke fantasy kepada Aquaman ke Atlantis? I think they already did the Rick Lantis encounters kan yang kita yang mashup tu.
Dia just tunjuk apa Rick MRT pergi portal through masuk Atlantis, tapi tak tunjuk what happen dalam air, sebab it's all goes to the another episode of Story of Rick.
Betul juga. That was like dia buat tajuk tu sebagai spoiler, tapi sebenarnya cerita tentang benda lain. So yes, maybe sometime in the next 7 seasons kita akan ke Atlantis untuk jumpa Mr. Nimbus. Seterusnya dia juga menambah, kenapa ada parody kepada Blade? Apa pendapat korang tentang parody at the beginning? Alif, silakan Alif.
To me, that's a funny thing is about even in the earlier seasons pun banyak macam one-off scenes yang parody certain horror stuff, sci-fi stuff. So now tiba-tiba datang Blade pula. To me memang it's a funny thing. I hope kita will see more of the Blade version of Rick and Morty lah.
Yeah. And kalau korang pernah tonton filem Blade daripada 1999, that is exactly the opening scene. So Rick and Morty vs. Blade is reenacting the opening scene of Blade 1999. And banyak juga kristal tu menunjukkan dimensi-dimensi variant di mana Rick and Morty jadi burung lah, diorang tengah lawan Civil War Amerika lah. So replay balik the beginning tu, korang akan tengok at least 5 hingga 7 different variant of Rick and Morty.
Different variant. So
Yeah.
basically the crystal like the train of apa ni story lah. Ingat tak?
Yes.
So basically there's so many branch of canon or non-canon. But Rick say, don't worry Morty, none of it canon.
Betul. I mean, sebagai seorang penulis Rick and Morty, I think your favourite thing is to pitch. Aku nak Rick and Morty jadi cacing. Lepas tu next episode boleh masuk. Okay, dengan itu kita akan ke babak menarik kita yang kedua. Babak menarik kita yang kedua tentang HOOVIAN, iaitu sebuah parodi kepada Narnia di mana dimensi yang digunakan Rick and Morty untuk age their wine semata-mata untuk memparodikan Narnia melalui 14 generasi yang membenci Morty sebagai a dark child god. Dalam ni kita ada 3 quote yang menarik daripada 3 different timeline. Pertama adalah first orang yang dia jumpa, nama dia Hoovie. Hoovie decides untuk menolong Morty, and then Hoovie, bila wife dia panggil, dia cakap, "Be right there, Sugar Hoof. Just helping this young man through a portal with that crate full of alcohol that's been here for decades."
So that means through decade, Hoovie langsung tak sentuh that liquor tau.
Tak.
Dia biar je.
Dia macam tempat ni aman, tempat ni tak ada chaos bro. Sebelum Rick and Morty sampai, diorang percaya semua orang bro, diorang baik. And then the next scene adalah daripada Hoovie's great grandchildren ya. Hoovie's grandchildren. Ni dia punya cucu. "I'm sorry father. I'm sorry we never believe." And then berdekat-dekat kemudian, "One day the dark child shall return and we will be ready." Yang tu dia orang dah buat jadi sampai castle. Daripada rumah tu jadi sampai castle tu.
Okay, actually kalau kau perasan, masa Hoovie balik, masa dia ambil the first crate tu, dia balik tu, bini dia dah mati, anak dia dah besar tau.
Yes.
Anak dia dah besar.
Jasper bunuh dia.
Anak dia bunuh bapak dia dan dia tak percaya. And that kind of belief rooted gila-gila on the generation. 14 generation langsung tak percaya yang ada motif dark child of God. Aku macam holy shit man, dia betul-betul dial up Narnia,
Yeah man. Pasal Jasper jadi tua, lepas tu dia ada 3 orang anak. Lepas tu anak-anak dia tak percaya. Tapi Morty datang, lempang ayah dia, lepas tu 3 orang anak tu, kita kena buat castle. Kita kena bersedia for the dark child god.
Prince Caspian kot, obviously Prince Caspian missing kot.
Macam siap. And then quote terakhir adalah daripada Hoovie's great grandchildren punya follower yang perempuan. "Do you know why you're so special, Adam? You will be the one to pass through the door. You will be the one to end our pain. Your pain shall set us free. It is time to begin." Lepas tu Adam kena lempang. Dia cakap again. Mamat tu kena lempang. Again. Lepas tu bila Adam dah macam nak give up kan. "You are not ready. Do you think he will show you mercy like he did to us? Again." Pada aku, this is my favorite part of the whole. I mean, fuck Mr. Nimbus man. Storyline ni lagi cool tu. Walaupun ni lah the B story, the second punya subplot, but fucking hell man. So, soalan aku kepada para, apakah pendapat anda tentang bagaimana Rick and Morty affects civilization lain dengan tingkah laku mereka yang casually hangat? Contohnya, civilization lain yang tersakiti oleh tingkah laku casual Rick and Morty adalah civilization ular dalam Rattlestar Galactica daripada season 4 episode 5, dan civilization microverse di dalam battery kereta Rick dari The Rick.
Itu stupid ah.
So kita mulakan dengan Nazi. Apa pendapat kau? Diorang memang casual, dia tak kisah tu. Silakan.
Okay, actually there's many of the world Rick and Morty dah jahanamkan tau. Boleh katakan kau tahu tak episode season season 4 yang apa gaya ada anak tu.
Siapa?
Yang mana? Yang mana?
The gaya planet. Yang apa Rick kata I fuck the planet.
Oh ya, ya. Yang dia main dengan planet tu. Ya.
Ya, padahal actually bapak dia Zeus kot. Bapak dia Zeus tapi dia blame on the Rick ah. Okay, but yeah. And satu and lagi satu the first Hunger episode yang apa Summer become the queen actually. End up Rick and Morty fuck up, and of course the apa Snake Terminator yang paling fuck up lah dalam cerita. Sebab apa Morty sebenarnya nak selamatkan seekor ular tu je, everything become John Connor apa Sarah Connor, John Connor punya konika
Terminator tu. Terminator pula macam bagai gila sial.
Kan? Ya, tapi but apa macam apa ni exactly apa yang dia kata apa kau rasa kenapa lepas kita dah settle satu tempat tu kita tak pandang belakang. So kita dah fuck up. That's dari punya prinsip. Tapi Morty masih lagi berkimak. Hanat Morty memang hanat. And this one dia fuck up big time juga lah. Memang aku rasa is way more big time than the Snake actually. This one dia totally do it.
Aku still tak boleh belah yang Snake tu ada Hitler Snake, ada Terminator Snake. Bodoh gila. But anyway, kalau korang pernah tonton filem dramedy Dinner with Andre 1981, perbincangan antara dua kawan tu, one of it is about reality. What is reality and how some people get hung up on certain things to the point that is their reality. So dalam contoh ni ada dua contoh ya. Morty is so hung up on dia punya date dengan Jessica, so pada dia that is his reality oh. Benda lain tak penting, nak tolong jadi wine servant kepada Mr. Nimbus, fuck that shit. Yang HOOVIAN punya dimensi ni, fuck that shit. So unwittingly bila kau terlalu buat satu benda tu jadi reality, you will fuck up the other parts of your life. At the same time, nombor dua adalah the HOOVIANs themselves. Diorang melalui 14 generasi benci gila dengan the Dark Child God. That initially kalau kau tengok the first few generations, lambang dia adalah Morty tau. Morty dengan pisau. But over time, dia dah jadi circle with pisau. And bila dah sampai futuristic, they don't even know why they hate Morty in the first place. They just, because that's their reality. So it's pretty fucked up. So apakah pendapat kau tentang subplot B berkaitan HOOVIANs ni, Alif? Silakan.
To me, the first thing that popped into my mind bila tengok all this bila every time dia masuk, dia skip a few generations kan, sebab time skip. It reminded me of Invincible, yang aliens tu, yang aliens from another dimension. If you remember the Flaxians something.
Yeah, the Flaxians, yeah.
Yang tu pun dia every few generations dia akan try break into our dimension. But then after that scene yang Omni-Man destroy them tu, dia rebuild balik civilization tu, dia try again. I mean, ada some spoilers from the comics, but it works kind of the same way lah.
Yeah, memang sama, memang pretty cool. Also used to comedic effect, by the way, dalam Invisible.
Yeah.
And your thoughts about how it ties back kepada Dinner with Andre? Maybe being 1981, aku baru umur 1 tahun dulu, aku pun tak tengok lagi. But yeah, your thoughts about how cara screenwriter is trying to make a commentary on reality. Silakan.
I mean, I haven't seen that movie yet. I've never seen that movie. Tapi to me macam it seems like macam Morty kan, he's so fixated on trying to go on his date dengan Jessica tu sampai everything else to him macam he doesn't even care what happens to everyone else. So everything he fucks up pun memang macam tu lah. So last Rick juga yang kena fix his mistakes.
Yeah, as always. Okay, kita ada beberapa komen daripada penonton di rumah. Pertama, ini curi Brazil daripada Argentum Surfer di YouTube. Dia mengatakan, adakah Whovians itu sempena peminat-peminat Doctor Who yang juga dipanggil Whovians, WHOVIANS. Alif, sebagai seorang Whovian, would you like to comment on it?
Yeah, I mean memang it's unmistakable. Memang I think obviously memang Whovians tu nampak macam inspired by the word Whovians, WHOVIAN, which is the word apa Doctor Who fans use to refer to themselves lah. But I think that's a deliberate Easter egg on apa Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon's part lah.
Nice. Cool. I can't wait for the new season, man. Are we getting a new Doctor that's not female?
I'm not sure. I think not yet good. I think sebab she's but the new Doctor, I mean the writing sucks. I don't know, man. I'm not looking forward to the new season lah.
I hope she leaves. She leaves, we get a new showrunner, so we get to like restart the whole franchise, man. Bukan aku benci tu. It's just that the writers currently sucks, you know.
As a time travel show, I like Rick and Morty now better than I like Doctor Who.
Sedih tapi betul. Okay, komen seterusnya adalah daripada kategori The Great. Adakah ini dunia Snuffle, iaitu Snowball, yang pernah jadi anjing kepada Morty? Apa pendapat kau, Nazir? Silakan. Pasal ni dunia anjing tau. The Whovians, diorang anjing ke lembu? Pada kau, aku rasa lembu kot ke anjing?
Aku rasa macam diorang macam lembu pun ada, macam kerbau.
Lembu.
Yes.
Ya, sebab
People.
Pasal kau tengok hidung pun macam hidung lembu, dan ada tanduk lagi.
Tanduk. So
if you guys perasan,
yang
time Mr. Nimbus save diorang at the end of the episode tu, bila dia summon those ikan paus tu, even ikan paus tu ada tanduk and hidung like lembu. So that means everything in that world is like lembu, ada tanduk, ada hidung lembu, even the ikan paus.
That's cool. So itu menjawab persoalan kategori The Great ya. Ini bukan dunia Snuffles atau Snowball. Hopefully in the next 7 seasons kita akan tengok dunia Snuffle atau Snowballs.
Well, dalam
ini adalah dunia lembu ya.
Dalam opening Rick and Morty ada tunjuk a big scene Snuffle lawan dekat tengah berperang tau.
Oh serius? Dalam opening scene for this season?
Ya, ada. Dalam opening scene memang ada.
Okay, so it looks like season 5 kita akan pergi ke dunia Snuffle lah.
Oh no, maybe Snuffle apa once again.
It's gonna be awesome, man. Okay, komen seterusnya, kategori juga menambah dunia Whovians ni berubah daripada magic dan fantasy kepada sci-fi. So macam, why does every world need to be like Tron? Macam benci gila tu. Cyberpunk. Kelakar je.
Jadi cyberpunk lah.
It was pretty cool, man.
The only reason they change from fantasy to magic sebab apa tu Morty he left the gauntlet tu je. Gauntlet tu kan. And then they use that as a basis to make a scientific civilization.
Tapi walaupun dah advance, diorang still benci that dark god. Macam you have gotten is to the point yang the last generation tu dah AI dah bukan anjing, dah bukan lembu dah. It is a AI made to still go after the dark god. I think that is the ultimate joke how your reality is so based on defeating the dark child god that nothing else matters. Kau dah sampai level cyberpunk pun kau still benci.
Ya, macam basically itulah peak of civilization. Tapi kau instinct kau apa masih lagi kau benci, kau nak apa bunuh dark child god tu. So maknanya kesemua kau you build your entire world based on fear
and hate.
Based on fear and hatred. Man. Aku bayangkan daripada peaceful fantasy cyberpunk. Dude.
Jadi
aku rasa Asimov pun akan macam babi apa benda korang buat ni.
Merugikan masa semua orang. Your whole peradaban is fucked, man. And aku paling kelakar bila AI tu dia buat bola lah. Dia macam apa pasal dia kena tendang lah bola. Apa pasal aku buat bola untuk diri aku sendiri. Itu memang masuk gila tu. Seterusnya kategori The Great juga menambah. Dia kata bahawa pengarah Rick and Morty tak nak gunakan time paradox. So yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Setiap kali pintu tu dibuka is another decade, is another future,
betul.
is another it's very simple. Dan
Sebab
terakhir
Sebab
silakan.
aku rasa time paradox ni akan lagi pening dengan kita confirm. Basically sebab kita Loki pun off topic sikit. Loki pun dah pening dengan dia punya time. Kita nak apa kita nak try to catch up with the time in the TVA and also outside of TVA. So aku rasa aku lagi suka Rick and Morty straightforward punya time travel, tak pakai time paradox sebab otherwise it's gonna be convoluted.
Betul. I think memang different worlds, macam the multiverse punya system, macam different dimensions, different worlds, lagi senang nak faham daripada the same world tapi different timeline. Jadi lagi confusing.
Yeah.
So it's easier just to focus on this world is like this, this world is like this, instead of benda ni jadi macam ni, dan timeline ni pecah into this and then pecah into this. Jadi complicated, jadi convoluted, too convoluted.
Yeah, thank God kali ni the timeline was linear. Komen terakhir kita untuk segmen ini adalah spoiler daripada Abang Zakaria di YouTube. Loki dan Lady Loki best duo ever. Hahaha, sorry. Aku tak tengok lagi weh. Aku lepas live tadi baru dah tengok.
Weh, kesian lah ni. Aduh.
No more spoilers tonight.
Respect the player, son. Respect the player.
Technically Marvel themselves pun dah spoil Lady Loki. They share that poster kan?
Yes, they did.
They themselves they spoil through social media, so cepat gila. Now dia orang tak tunggu like even 1 week dah reveal the poster for Lady Loki. So I think memang nowadays macam spoiler tu cepat gila. Like even from the official sources themselves.
Betul, orang dah tak gentleman sekarang. Bukan macam masa Game of Thrones. Tunggu at least sehari, 2 hari.
If you guys follow Asad something kat Twitter, dia adalah President of Marketing of Marvel MCU. So basically kerja-kerja release pun dia buat. Dia lepas tu dia retweet Loki punya poster apa semua. So most of the marketing job memang dia punya kerja lah.
Yes, kau betul follow Asad on Twitter. He's very good.
Yeah, very good.
Anyway, kita ada beberapa komen sebelum segmen ni berakhir. Abang Zakaria kata, oh ya ke? Sorry. Looking forward for Friday. InsyaAllah, lepas habis live stream ni, aku akan buat YouTube back end untuk episod ni, dan lepas tu akan katamkan Superman and Lois untuk episod esok dan Loki untuk episod hari Jumaat. And then aku takkan bacakan komen Hello Zeki pasal baca spoiler.
Actually it's a spoiler.
Aku tak baca. So the last comment for today untuk segmen ini adalah kategori The Great. Masih tak faham Hoovians Adam ke dunia Morty, lepas tu dia ke dunia burung hantu tu, apa yang jadi sebenarnya? Okay, so aku cuba jawab. Okay. So what happens is dia memerlukan time dilation suit untuk pergi ke dunia Rick and Morty supaya dia tak jadi tercepat sangat tua. Pasal dalam dunia Rick and Morty, time moves differently daripada dunia Hoovians. The same macam deflections masa dia orang datang dalam dunia Invincible juga. Kalau dia orang tak ada, dia orang punya mesin tu, dia orang akan jadi tua dan krepot dan reput within minutes. So what happened was, bila Jessica tebuk dia punya green liquid tu, that is the only thing that keeps him in the current time dilation. Tu yang kau nampak dia kejap jadi baby, kejap jadi tua, and then terus jadi roh masuk balik ke dunia sana. And as he is travelling through that portal, dia nampak the end of time with a time bird god yang ketawakan dia.
All for waste.
Yes, all for waste. And basically the tree represents the tree of life ataupun Yggdrasil yang kita nampak. Nazir, ada apa-apa kau nak tambah?
Actually, since aku stream via Adult Swim, in the end of the episode, kau tahu tak, burung hantu ni is just a joke for the writer tau. The writer say, aku saja nak nak tulis apa, nak put the bird inside the tu je. There's no meaning. There's no hidden meaning behind it. It's just a fucking joke. Aku dengar macam Pukimak yang mamak ni aku akan macam burung ni is like macam dia god of times god or something.
Yeah.
Rupanya tak.
But you never know. Always the things that starts out as a joke eventually akan jadi a main plotline. Alif, any thoughts about the time bird god?
I mean, I agree with Nancy. I think it's just like a throwaway joke. They just put it just to fuck around dengan viewer punya ni lah.
Exactly.
It's kind of like yang dulu ni ada yang people kecoh about that talking cat, how that talking cat mungkin the devil daripada the devil yang
Oh my god.
Alfred
Kucing
Molina
tu memang Pukimak tu. Kucing tu memang Pukimak.
bila masuk fan theory macam-macam lah. So
Yang Jerry jaga tu kan, kucing yang boleh cakap yang Jerry jaga.
yang tu.
Yes, actually storyline dia fucked up tu kucing tu. And I hope we get to see more of him. He ends up, Jerry had to leave him somewhere, right? In Florida or something like that?
Basically Jerry balik dengan dia ke New York and basically Rick bawa Jerry dengan dia pergi satu tempat and Rick scan apa yang kucing tu buat. So it's too fuck up. Rick halau kucing tu. But at the post credit scene, masa the dragon Bartholomew dah tak ada kontrak dengan Morty, dia jumpa dengan kucing tu. Dia kata, so do you want to bond? Yeah, I can bond. So aku rasa that cat is together with dragon now.
ada kucing control dragon tu.
Soul orgy kot episode tu. Aku macam pundek betul.
Ni semua salah Morty. Dia yang pilih adventure tu bro. Okay.
Slut dragon.
Yeah man, slut dragon. Dengan itu kita akan membincangkan babak menarik kita yang ketiga. Okay, so babak menarik kita yang ketiga adalah tentang Beth and Jerry, Threesome Troubles, di mana perkahwinan Beth and Jerry menuju ke alaf baru ya. Mereka kini sering pergi ke couples therapy, tonton porn together dan adalah sex positive couple yang rela mencuba benda baru untuk spice up their relationship, seperti usulan threesome daripada Mr. Nimbus. So ada dua quote menarik dalam episod ini. Pertama daripada Beth. Jerry, are we doing this because we both want this or because it's what we think the other one wants? Dan Jerry bercakap, I just want to prove that I love you so much. I would do this for you. Tapi secretly aku rasa Beth nak main dengan Mr. Nimbus tu. So soalan aku kepada para panelis, apakah pendapat anda tentang relationship dynamic terbaru di dalam status perkahwinan Beth and Jerry ini? Dan adakah ini clone Beth dan bukannya space Beth? Kita mulakan dengan Alif, silakan.
Oh, you want me? Soalan, sama ada dia space Beth or clone Beth?
Both. Your thoughts about their new relationship dynamic and also about whether this is clone Beth or space Beth. Silakan.
To me macam it feels like, to me lah, I think Jerry yang nak, bukan Beth. Sebab if you see Jerry ni dia macam, he's the kind of person yang macam needy and clingy, nak kalau once dia masuk relationship ke apa, dia eager to please. Sebab I read somewhere in an article, if you remember this one episode dulu yang Jerry macam ada a different life, dia in love dengan apa tu?
The three boob alien.
Bukan. The guy.
Alah, ya.
The guy isn't real, tapi he's made by apa? I don't remember exactly. Yang pencil head thing. You remember? Yang macam pencil.
Okay, that episode is where is the memory, the first memory of the parasite.
Yeah.
I think the guy kejap aku rasa aku tahu that someone. Sleepy Gary.
Yeah, Sleepy Gary.
Yeah, it's a Sleepy Gary actually.
So I think macam Jerry has always been macam a closet macam bisexual sikit. So I think he's the one who wants this, bukan Beth. Beth
And do you
macam
think this is clone Beth or space Beth?
it's hard to say, but I think this is clone Beth kot. I guess. I'm not really I think this is clone Beth.
Pasal space Beth ada macam scar kan? Dekat dia punya-
Ada scar and I don't know, her behavior to me macam it's not like space Beth sangat. I think it's closer to I think this is clone Beth lah. I don't think space Beth would stay with Jerry.
And be blissful and watch porn together and go to I hope we get to see Space Beth sometime in season 5 lah. I can't wait.
Hopefully ya.
Nazir, apakah pendapat kau tentang the new relationship dynamic dan adakah ini Space Beth ataupun clone Beth?
Aku rasa yang ni clone Beth sebab in the end of episode season 4 pun Rick shuffle the container yang anak dia dengan Space dengan clone dengan Beth. So dia sendiri pun tak tahu tau yang which one is clone, which one is real. Tapi aku rasa this one is a real, the clone one is a Space one. I think so. And also so to say tapi aku benci Jerry. Fuck Jerry sebab Jerry is a fucking loser. I hate Jerry so much. Sebab Jerry ni jobless kot, tak ada kerja.
Dalam trailer season 5 kan they tease him finally getting a job. Lepas tu people comment semua that's the benda yang paling susah nak believe about this trailer, about Jerry getting a job.
Ya, sebab from season 1 from season 2, 3, 4 langsung tak ada kerja.
Bro, dia berjaya masa Galactic Federation take over the Earth, bro. Dia ada banyak medal, okay? Jangan lupa, bro.
Six Cuban income,
Bodoh gila, siap. Masa tu je dia berjaya. Masa alien take over the Earth. That is the only time.
Tak, masalahnya dia promote 6 kali tapi dia masih tak tahu apa dia buat. So can you imagine how stupid the Galactic Federation to give him a medal even he don't know what he doing actually.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but aku rasa maybe this guy can shine something lah. But honestly, even though dia ada kerja pun, jadi tetap piece of shit bagi aku lah. I mean, what? God Apple, that's the worst pitch ever, man. Okay. In the dunia simulation, yes. Because the CPU low become 2%. Orang akan cakap, yes, got everything. Tapi in the real world, you're fired. I mean, this guy even fuck up way worse aku rasa lah. I mean, one of the adventure in between season 2, season 3, dia fuck up bad. Cuma in season 4, dia pakai mannequin tu dia nak tipu Phoenix person, pegang mayat, Tammy tu. That's the only win part for him lah.
Yeah.
Save by the Muppet.
Yeah. Tapi pada pendapat aku, this season dia dah makin confident tau. Dia boleh, siapa ni Mr. Nimbus ni macam sampah, I will call the police. Kalau Jerry yang lama dia akan terus macam Mr. Nimbus. Actually dia dah makin
more upfront lah. You can see dia more upfront sebab apa masa episod Rick cari Rick tu, dia punya penakut macam tolonglah apa ambil semua, jangan ambil aku punya coin collection tu. Itu from that to this aku rasa is up level lah.
Yes.
It's up level lah. But for the Threesome ni, aku setuju dengan Ali. Aku rasa Jerry anak sebenarnya. Jerry one all for Mr. Nimbus for sure.
Bodoh siap Jerry. Okay, so aku akan bacakan beberapa komen dari penonton di rumah. Pertama daripada kategori The Great, dia katakan dia rasa yang ini Beth daripada space ataupun dimension lain. kalau Beth selalunya marah ke Jerry untuk dapat kerja dulu. Interesting.
Interesting thought.
Hopefully misteri ni bakal terjawab sometime in season 5. Apabila Space Beth akan kembali. Kemudian komen kedua ni aku tak faham daripada Zikri Hafiz di Facebook. Dia mengatakan no way.
Maybe aku punya jawapan kau pasal between Space and Clone Best.
Maybe. Okay. Dengan itu kita berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita akan membincangkan babak menarik kita yang keempat. Alright, so plot point menarik yang keempat adalah tentang DIANE, misteri isteri sebenar Rick, di mana Mr. Nimbus mendedahkan bahawa Rick Sanchez dan dia pernah mempunyai hubungan sulit bersama isteri Rick, DIANE Sanchez. Kita ada dua quote yang menarik ya. Pertama daripada Mr. Nimbus. Maybe you hate me because I'm the only man to see how far you have fallen. I used to fear you, respect you. Now all that's left is pity for a sad, drunk shell of a man too afraid to see how alone he truly is. If DIANE were alive today, what would she think? ... Kemudian Rick menjawab, don't fucking establish canonical backstory with me, you great lobster. So, yes, pada pendapat anda, adakah DIANE Sanchez betul-betul wujud? After all, kali pertama kita berjumpa DIANE Sanchez was as a memory projection oleh Rick untuk menumpaskan the Galactic Federation. Did Rick actually lie to the Galactic Federation? Dan adakah DIANE Sanchez real? Kita mulakan dengan Nazir. Silakan Nazir.
You know, I've been watching this scene a few times. Aku rasa their part of it was true, but part of it was false as well. Sebab kalau kita tengok balik starting of season 3 episode 1 season 3 episode 1 masa the Galactic Federation soal dekat Shonis in Memory of Rick, I think the portal gun being invented by Rick from the future yang hantar benda ni, tak silap aku. And also I think the day, and also aku perasan kenapa Best langsung tak mention apa-apa pasal pasal mak dia dekat Rick after Rick left actually. Sebab andai kata kalau betul DIANE mati due to the portal gun, DIANE must be traumatized with something actually. Sebab one thing episode yang Jerry dengan episode di mana Rick and Bess pergi ke Floppy Land, dalam ayat tu actually tunjuk yang Rick did spend some time of Bess childhood actually. Macam bagi bear, step knife, apa semua. So in some way Rick did something as a father. But adakah selepas DIANE mati ataupun sebelum DIANE mati? That we don't know. Sebab and also the formula of the three line of portal gun of tu pun kita tak tahu lagi tau. Kita belum lagi being revealed actually. So far kita je being revealed by as a bit untuk kalahkan Galactic Federation. So aku rasa dia macam dalam kebenaran ada penipuan. Dalam penipuan ada kebenaran. This is kind of Rick punya stuff yang dia do tau. But of course sometimes writer just diorang kentut je sambil tulis. So aku tak nak take too much of it lah. That's the thing.
Okay. So kau kata Mr. Nimbus tak menipu, but in that tak menipu tu ada sedikit tipu.
Yeah, there's also one part. But there's the thing. Mr. Nimbus ni is a kind of truthfully guy tau. Yeah. So maybe in some life before portal gun being invented, maybe Rick did make a discovery on Earth And dia tahu dia scientist, of course, you have to be curious in order to know outside of this world. Maybe that's the reason why the portal gun being invented in the first place.
Yeah. By the way, ini bukan dunia Reaksi 137 ya. Ini dah dunia kedua yang diorang pergi.
Yeah.
So even dalam dunia kedua ni still ada Mr. Nimbus, and Mr. Nimbus dengan Rick main dengan Diane Sanchez. Wow.
So maknanya infinite Threesome lah cerita.
Infinite Threesome. Yeah. Alif, apa pendapat kau? Does Diane actually exist?
To me, yes, I agree with Nazi. This is like in the comics bila dia orang keep retconning apa certain details. Macam sekali dia orang reveal macam ni, and then dia orang can retcon balik in a few years. Oh, it's not like that. It's like this actually, and then dia orang can keep retconning sampai dia orang jumpa something yang macam more substantial, I guess. Tapi right now memang I think most of it memang we don't know what's true, we don't know what's real. But I think memang Diane tu memang wujud, and I think memang they have history with each other dengan Mr. Nimbus. But I have a theory that maybe I don't know, maybe Diane tu is more than just a domestic housewife. I think dia memang selalu join with Rick on his adventures. That's why Mr. Nimbus pun kenal.
True.
Although it feels like this is before Rick joined Bird Person and also Squanch to go fight the Galactic Federation kan?
Yeah, probably. I think it's before. But if he has a wife and I mean, bila nak dia
bila masa kan?
Bila dia ada masa.
Seterusnya aku akan bacakan satu komen daripada dua komen. Pertama daripada kategori The Great, dia mengatakan ada ke Nintendo 69?
It's a parody of Nintendo 64 lah. I mean, come on, Nintendo. That moment kau boleh jadikan 69, tapi you know, Nintendo being a Nintendo, you have a chance 69. It's gonna
apa
be
yang
epic.
kau main atas Nintendo 69 bro? Apa game yang kau boleh main? Betul siap betul.
Interdimension cable ada 69 kot. Nintendo 69.
Komen seterusnya daripada Ajan Lucifer, Mr. Nimbus, Nexus Being.
Wow, ni teori Brazil ni jauh sangat ni.
But it's kind of cool that every reality that Rick C137 goes to, there is a Mr. Nimbus, and that Mr. Nimbus knows about Diane. Because this is a random world yang dia pilih dengan Morty after the last one dia orang fuck up. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Maksudnya Mr. Nimbus ni agak penting in all realities. Something to think about. Dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita akan membincangkan babak menarik kita yang kelima. Okey, jadi babak menarik kita yang kelima adalah tentang Jessica, the next level time god, di mana Jessica yang pergi ke rumah Morty untuk first date mereka diculik ke dimensi HOOVIAN selama beratus-ratus tahun dan kini mendapat perspektif kesedaran baru sebagai seorang time god. Dalam ni kita ada 3 quote yang menarik. Pertama, di awal episod ini di mana masa Morty ingat dia dah nak mati dah, and then dia punya final call ialah kepada Jessica, dan dia cakap, aku suka kau, cuma date ke apa, something like that. And then Jessica cakap, I just wish you said it sooner. Oh, ni bila Morty cakap, aku suka kau, I just wish you said it sooner. I mean, being nervous is sort of selfish sometimes, you know. So I cannot believe that for the past 4 seasons, Jessica actually suka Morty yang loser ni tu. Next one.
Aku rasa sebab dia dah break dengan Brad kot. Kan dalam season 4 first episode dia dengar dah break dengan Brad, dia kata aku nak cari orang yang normal. Orang tu kena unexpected. Aku tak nak benda orang-orang yang buff-buff ni. Lepas tu bila Morty nak tegur, Rick datang, Morty, jom kita pergi adventure.
So ni adalah follow up kepada
follow up lah. Kan apa dia nak die all. I love you Morty. rupanya dia kata aku nak kerja dekat hospice, aku nak tolong cakapkan I love you, lepas tu name tag tu je. Memang Morty macam babi betul.
Bro, tu episod sedih tu. Morty actually ada relationship dengan awet lain siang. And then Jerry kena tekan bukan reset tu.
Bukan. Yang tu episode 1. Yang tu the word of acid tu memang itulah.
Yes.
Dia ada kehidupan tu tau. Dia Jerry ingat pergi tekan reset je. Babi kau Jerry.
Dia dah happy dah. Dia dah bawa awet tu balik jumpa parents dia dah. Sial.
The thing is diorang crash dekat Antartik, dekat Kutub Utara.
Yeah.
The whole adventure was there actually. Yes. But being fucked up by Jerry. Ni buat apa ni? Pup, reset balik. Aku cakap sial Jerry. Ini benda paling halat je Jerry pernah buat untuk anak dia.
Yeah man. It's pretty crazy man. This is one of my favorite episodes from that season lah. Okay, quote kedua adalah daripada Jessica juga. Oh, yang ni panjang gila, ni macam monolog tu. Yes. Time. I had nothing but time. Endless time. At first it was madness. Then enlightenment. Then madness again. But perhaps it was a gift. I could see the life of time. And as I watched the life of time in all its fleeting, terrible light, I wondered, had I lived? Was I just the object in another story? Was that all I ever was? Could I be more? I had nothing but time and still no answer. ... Time without purpose is a prison. I have glimpsed into the mind of eternity, perhaps the mind of a god, and found nothing but silence. I think we should just be friends.
Yalah.
Macam Fukiba. Ini adalah monolog yang paling panjang sebelum kau cakap, ini bukan salah kau, ni salah aku. Macam Fukiba betul. And then the last quote ialah daripada Jessica juga. Yang ni yang, yes, but there will be more for both of us. Goodbye Morty. And then as she walks away, ada cat caller macam, hey, what's up, chick? Fuck off, I'm a time god. So, pada pendapat anda, adakah relationship dynamic terbaru di antara Morty dan Jessica ini akan berkekalan untuk 7 musim Rick and Morty in the future? Adakah Jessica is now a time god forever? Dan adakah Jessica akan join Rick and Morty on another adventure someday? Kita mulakan dengan Nazir. 3 soalan, silakan.
Well, basically this is cosmic apotheosis with extra step.
Yeah, man.
Basically, this is a fucking cosmic apotheosis but with the extra step. Sebab apa yang Jessica buat, being frozen in time, tengok depan mata kau, the thing evolve. Itu je. Yeah. And for some reason kau macam dia macam engkau betapa, but you get up, engkau dapat level nirvana. You get a higher existence of become one with the god actually. And aku rasa this effect will wear off maybe another 2-3 episode. I gave 3-4 tops. Sebab aku rasa macam Jessica is not too important for the adventure so much actually. Important for Morty punya teenhood into adult, true. But not so important for the more grand scheme actually. But actually in season 3 episode yang di mana the toxic part of Morty being removed, kan Rick kata dia kata Jessica ni asyik tanya aku je bila Morty nak balik. So in some point, adakah Jessica also have a feeling with Morty?
Aku rasa ada tu. Aku rasa,
but okay, and also one more thing kau kena tahu, Jessica ni pun bertahan sundal juga atau kenapa? Dalam season 4 episode yang dia reset the world of episode, bila Morty tegur Jessica buat bodoh. Jessica macam Jessica macam okay bye. Tapi bila Morty jadi cool, babak tak kelar lama, Jessica baru tergigit.
Yeah.
Padahal
Alright.
dalam sekolah kot. So
Ini basic push and pull lah bro. Bila kau awet hot, bila kau ada 100 guys cakap hello kat kau, takkan mamat yang 101 Morty kau nak layan. Tapi bila Morty buat tak tahu, baru dia macam, ui mamat ke 101 ni, dia tak kisah aku.
Special lah, tak tahulah.
Basic bro, basic bro.
Ignorant. They want to be ignored, that's why.
Yes. Okay Alif, apakah pendapat kau? Is Jessica gonna be a time god forever? And is she eventually gonna join them on another adventure? Silakan.
To me, I agree with Nazir sebab the way she achieves godhood macam through cosmic apotheosis apa ke benda tu, it's like fast food apotheosis, macam she's just there for a few hundred years duduk staying still, macam kononnya she reach enlightenment and everything. I think I agree with Nazir yang it will wear off after a few episodes and she'll be back to her old self. Sebab I don't think this can be a permanent thing. I mean, how are they gonna macam work on this like version of Jessica and work with it nak buat relationship dengan dengan Morty? It doesn't really work. So I think memang betul it will wear off or something will happen that dia akan hilang dia punya time god punya delusions and shit.
Apa illusion and shit lah. It's not even a power. It's just like sudden zen budak of apa element tu je.
Yes. Consciousness bro, consciousness.
High level consciousness.
Kan gila tu. I mean somebody like a valley girl yang gila. You know, she's like a mean girl kat sekolah. Tiba-tiba dia jadi macam, I am a time god. Macam legend lah pula kan.
Okay, so basically Jessica being smoked a kind of good shit sampai you can reach this level, but it will wear off eventually. It will wear off.
I kind of like dia macam she's breaking the fourth wall tau. Dia perasan ni yang selama ni dia hanyalah the object of affection of somebody. Macam apa kata kalau aku sendiri ada adventure aku sendiri. Aku sendiri ada TV series aku sendiri. I will not watch that shit. But anyway, kita ada satu komen daripada Aruna Sena di YouTube. It would definitely be interesting to have Jessica retain her time god abilities. Yes, aku pun percaya that one day
what
when
time
Morty
god
needs the help.
Yeah, what time god ability actually? She got nothing. She just say.
It's in her mind.
Tak lah kepala dia ada. If it true, I mean if it true she become a time god, that would be interesting. We gave like one episode dedicated for her and her shit. She can do whatever her wants. That would be awesome. Until the power time. But now she only got the satu kesedaran. That's it. Nothing else.
Aku punya teori, dia still sebenarnya dia tak nak date Morty. So she use it as an excuse. Dia macam, I have gained consciousness. Dia macam, we should be friends. Tu je dia cakap.
Wait,
tapi
that is the
gila.
biggest friend zone punya fuck up dia buat tau. It's the next level friend zone.
It's a 100-year friend zone. Dia dah think about it for 100 years. Dia macam, tak nak, aku tak nak Morty. Dia loser.
A simple no will be suffice actually.
Tak payah nak tulis karangan kan. Macam, time, what is time? Okay, dengan itu berakhirlah 5 babak menarik bagi episod minggu ini dan kita akan bincangkan harapan kita bagi season 5. Alright, so sekarang aku mulakan dulu. Harapan aku bagi season 5, aku harap we will have more episodes with intergalactic cable, more episodes with Evil Morty and the Council of Reaksi, dan juga more adventures melawan Phoenix Person, Tammy and the Galactic Federation. Ke diorang dah mati? Aku tak ingat tu.
Okay, Bird Person being dismantled dekat Rick punya garage. Okay, so aku rasa maybe in this season 5 Rick akan cuba untuk construct balik Phoenix Person to gain conscious as a bird person balik, maybe in the apa cybernetical punya body. That's
Should be
one.
good. Yeah.
Temi universe ni dah mati, so aku tak sure either Temi from different universe will come to get back. Who knows? Maybe another galactic war. Aku nak tengok Kemat punya, aku nak tengok more Kemat punya apa Mr. Mystic, which is murahan punya box of Mystic.
That'd be awesome, man. Mr. Mystics. Oh, Mr. Poopy Butthole pun tolonglah datang balik.
Ya, Mr. Poopy Butthole kena datang balik. And also Citizen of Reed, aku nak tengok macam mana Morty pegang the government actually, sebab on the last election Morty menang for the first time.
Betul.
For the and also for the dimension cable also, aku nak tengok more two brothers.
Two brothers.
Oh, itu pensial lah.
They do nothing but they are two brothers.
Two
Okay,
brothers.
apa pendapat kau tentang teori?
Mexico Amanda. Sudah boleh?
Bro, apa pendapat kau tentang teori bahawa the Rick and Morty yang ada Mr. Poopy Butthole is not Rick and Morty C137? Silakan.
Okay. Sebab kau kena tahu all the big event happen after Rick and Morty C137 pindah to different universe, right? So basically aku rasa infinite. I will stand with infinite Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Tapi aku rasa Rick and Morty C137 never had a Mr. Poopy Butthole in their life.
Kan?
The one with the episode of Mr. Poopy Butthole is not Rick and Morty C137.
Sorry, ini season 3 ke season 2? Aku kind of miss out.
The episode where Mr. Poopy Butthole mula-mula keluar, ingat tak? Is the episode with the shapeshifters yang implant fake memories in your brain.
Yeah.
So to that Rick and Morty,
Yang
Mr.
episode
Poopy Butthole is
betul.
actually a friend. But
Okay.
to Rick and Morty C137, they have never had Mr. Poopy Butthole in their life. Right?
True. But also engkau kena, but also back in the season 3 yang diorang main apa Morty mind blower tu, there is one frame of scene where Mr. Poopy Butthole propose Morty tau. Remember?
Tak sure. Aku when it comes to Mr. Poopy Butthole and whether it's C137, aku jadi pening.
Actually kalau aku ada want to get hung up, aku anggap this is just a writer joke lah. Writer joke macam mana dia kata, macam mana Rick kata puffy vagina. Okay, so kepada Alif, apakah harapan anda untuk Rick and Morty season 5 serta the spin-off show tentang The Vindicators nanti? Silakan.
I think you and Nazir already said a lot, tapi for me personally, aku nak tengok more of evil Morty. But I think memang soon we'll see more evil Morty, sebab I check like the next few episodes, macam lepas ni episode tajuk dia Mortiplicity, and after that Rick Convenient Mort. I guess maybe evil Morty tu akan datang come into play earlier than we expected. I think.
I look forward to that.
And also tu I want a more final answer on that clone Beth, space Beth punya question.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Sebab yang tu memang dah lama dah. Other than that, about the Vindicators tu, yeah, I'm not sure what to expect. Tapi I guess they'll delve more into macam all the superhero tropes, all the comic book punya related tropes, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
would it be in the past? Would it be in the past? Because everybody died in the Vindicators.
Kecuali that cosmic lady yang masih hidup.
Yeah, so kalau the show is called Vindicators about the whole group, does it mean it's Rick and Morty in the past?
Maybe it's a different universe.
Ah,
Oh, di mana dia orang tak mati pasal kena fuck dengan Rick lah.
dude,
I guess
dude,
it's another dimension.
or maybe it's a callback for Winner Kata 2, bro. Kita tak dapat tengok Winner Kata 2 lagi.
Bonus. Aduh, Pak. Okay, so kita ada beberapa komen dari penonton di rumah. Pertama, daripada Caleb Paul, dia mengatakan, Jessica, goddess of time.
No,
Yeah.
Goddess of Friendzone.
Goddess of Zen. Friendzone, ya. Yeah. Goddess of Friendzone sebenarnya. Yes, betul. Seterusnya, Aruna Sena mengatakan, we want more Nimbus.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh, Mr.
7 more
Nimbus.
seasons. 7 more seasons to go. Yes, please more Mr. Nimbus. And category the great. Puppy butthole bukan kerja profesor ke universiti? Yes, most recently dia kerja sebagai profesor. Lepas tu Rick hantar student-student tipu untuk cuba bunuh dia. So aku sekarang dah pening. So is the one we're watching C137 and sekarang Mr. Puppy butthole dah kena retcon into the whole universe. Aku pening. There's too many teori Brazil out there yang ini bukan Rick and Morty kita, ini Rick and Morty yang lain. Aku macam so itu saja. Oh ya, Argentine Surfer juga mengharapkan Evil Morty. Yes. So itu saja untuk minggu ini. Apakah harapan korang bagi episod minggu depan? Tell us in the comment section below. Terima kasih kepada para panelis kita, Alif daripada kakucupuri.com, serta Nazhir, admin kepada Facebook page Screenbite. Join us untuk show-show lain dalam minggu ini. Setiap hari Isnin kita cover Star Wars The Bad Batch. Hari Selasa kita cover My Hero Academia di Netflix. Hari Rabu kita mula cover Rick and Morty setiap minggu di HBO Go Asia. Dan hari Khamis Superman and Lois yang setiap minggu semakin awesome. Superman ada Kryptonian brother tu. And setiap hari Jumaat Loki. So jumpa lagi. Majulah fandom untuk negara.
Yeah.
Ending broadcast in 3, 2